He was complete. He gazed into the soft, hazy sky, chuckling, as he watched his family and friends fly off into the distance. Tears streamed down his red cheeks as he asked himself, "Is this the right thing to do? What if I can change the world? What if it isn't my time?" But deep down, he knew he had done what he wanted to have done for a long time: succeed. Memories of him building the rocket with his father raced within his brain as he heard the screams of nearby citizens begging for him to evacuate. But he ignored them. He silently walks to the edge of the tower, gazing upon his peers who had escaped successfully. He felt the heat of the inferno below his feet, burning through the tower like a hot knife cutting through butter, but he stayed. He watched the rocket launch into the distance as he walked to the edge of the tower. The final pillar burned. The citizens gasped in horror, some crying, some stunned from shock, some emotionless. But all of them watched as the tower started to plummet down into the soft, green grass. The citizens all gazed at him, and they saw he still had a tiny bit of life in him, but they couldn't reach him. The tower loomed over him, pieces collapsing around the man's destroyed body. His life flashed before his eyes. All the times he felt happy, sad, angry, embarrassed, everything. He clenches his fist around his necklace, the only thing that reminded him of his childhood. He knew he had to do this. With all his strength, he throws the necklace out the tower, and it lands on a safe patch of grass. Smiling, he closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and mutters out one last word. The word that he'd been looking for his whole life. The word that actually completed him. The word he'd been looking for his whole life. Success. He opens his eyes, realizing that something lay on his chest. The necklace. With a soft push, the necklace flew open, showing a picture of him and his father, in front of the unique rocket. He laid the necklace next to him, as he put the photo in his pocket, keeping his father with him forever. The pools of blood started to set into the grass as the blazing inferno shredded its way towards him. One final time, he closes his eyes, smiles, and accepts his fate as the blazing inferno takes his life. To this day, his body lays under the collapsed tower. Flowers surrounded his fiery grave as people visited the attraction daily, viewing the tragic death of legomyego12321. Everything had changed around the attraction, as the former rocket launch site was now a science laboratory. The grass was changed so the attraction would look nicer, but two things stayed the same. The necklace survived the inferno and lay against him, reminding everybody of the catastrophe that occurred on the site. The picture still rested inside his pocket, keeping the memories of his father and him attached to his body forever. The catastrophic tragedy of legomyego12321. Rest in peace. 2007 to 2023.